Hello, this is your Zodiac Oracle speaking. There are no coincidences. You are here because life wants to show you a sign. Open your heart and receive the guidance that arrives for you today. Virgo. No, you didn't arrive here by mistake. It wasn't a random click nor a simple coincidence in time. You've been brought to this message because the invisible forces that surround you, those that breathe between silence and synchronicity, have decided that this is your moment. The universe has whispered your name into the echo of the stars, and that's why you're here. It wasn't coincidence, it was a calling. A door has opened, Virgo, and behind it lie truths that need to be heard, wounds that must be healed, and chains that have waited too long to be broken. Today, as the cards open before me, I hear a clear whisper. Nothing has been in vain. Every stumble, every loss, every prolonged silence. It has all been part of a divine alchemy preparing you for something greater. The cards light up, and in their golden glow, your energy appears. Precise, disciplined, strong, but also weary. There is a weight unseen, a battle you fight in silence. Virgo, the universe knows how much you've given, but it also knows that the time has come to receive. Your astral energy stands now at a turning point. There are forces that want to distract you. Shadows disguised as opportunities, smiles hiding envy. In recent days, you felt a quiet sense of betrayal, an energy that steals your peace without showing its face. The cards reveal hidden enemies, but not only external ones, also internal. Fear, self-criticism, the constant questioning that makes you doubt yourself. Those are the enemies that wound the most, the ones that dine with you disguised as prudence. But listen to me, they will no longer rule over you. The cosmos places you before a mirror. Virgo, what you've seen as punishment was actually training. What you've felt as loss was protection. Divine justice has not forgotten you. It was simply waiting for the perfect moment to act. And that moment is now. The tarot shows the arcana of justice followed by the sun, a rare and powerful combination that only appears when the scales are about to tip in your favor. Everything that was denied will be returned multiplied. Everything taken from you without reason will be restored with purpose. I tell you with prophetic voice, the wheel is turning, and nothing and no one can stop it. Repeat this decree with me. I declare that what is mine by destiny returns to me multiplied by divine grace. Repeat it 3 times if you can, Virgo, because every word will become an energetic seal on your path. Deep within your birth chart, the conjunction of Mercury and Venus announces reconciliations, mental clarity, and the awakening of your inner voice. You have been silent for too long, afraid to hurt, afraid to lose, but the time has come to speak your truth. And when you do, you'll notice that those who could not bear your light will begin to drift away without you lifting a finger. It is not rejection. It is cleansing. It is not loss. It is ascension. All that does not vibrate with your new frequency will crumble, the cards tell me. And isn't that a blessing in disguise? How many times have you asked for peace, not realizing that peace required certain people to leave your life? Virgo, the universe listened. It only answered in the way you least expected. During this transition, the past will knock at your door. Don't be alarmed. It's not here to stay. It's here to show you that it no longer hurts. A person who once made you doubt your worth reappears with soft, empty words. These are tests, not promises. Divine justice doesn't ask you to return pain, only silence. That will be your greatest victory. Meanwhile, the spiritual plane stirs. I sense the presence of ancient guides, the energy of ancestors accompanying you. They watch you from beyond the veil, reminding you who you are and what you're made of. There's a promise written in the air. What was broken shall be rebuilt in light. I'll repeat it for you, Virgo, because I need your soul to remember. What was broken shall be rebuilt in light. And if within you feel that calling, write this phrase in the comments as a sacred decree. I accept divine guidance and open my path to abundance. Do it, and as you do, remember. By leaving your mark, you seal your commitment with the universe. And if this message has touched something within you, offer a gesture of gratitude to the cosmos. Give this message a like as a symbol of openness. You don't do it for me. You do it for yourself, for what you are willing to receive, for what you are ready to manifest. When you give thanks, the universe responds. The cards now show your golden light expanding. In love, there is cleansing and renewal. If you are in a relationship, the coming cycle will demand honesty and firm choices. What trembles from habit can no longer stand. But if you choose to heal, true love will multiply. For the single Virgos, a new bond approaches, one marked by destiny. Someone with deep eyes and an old soul, someone you'll recognize without words. In money and work, the tarot signals an opportunity that may seem small but will be the key to a greater change. Don't ignore it. There will be offers, alliances, or even ideas born from within you that will become seeds of prosperity. Virgo, you are a creator, not a follower. Use your mind as a sacred tool. Your color of power in this first stage. Solar gold. Wear it to attract recognition and abundance. Your numbers: 3, 9, and 21. Your spiritual energy. Transforming fire. The spark that awakens after silence. Virgo, the cards close for now, but the story has only begun. You stand on the threshold between who you were and who you are becoming. And remember, what was broken shall be rebuilt in light. It is no accident that you are still here, Virgo. Not everyone reaches this part of the message, because not everyone is ready to stare directly at the reflection of their own power. But you are. You have been called again, not by curiosity, but by destiny. There is something within you, an ancient spark, a seed of light, that has recognized these words are not mere letters, but signs. Yes, signs. Vibrations traveling through time, meant for you right now. The universe moves with sacred precision, and you, Virgo, are one of its most exact pieces. You've felt that recent days have been one test after another, that everything you've built seemed to shake without reason. But listen closely. It wasn't destruction, it was purification. The old foundations had to fall, because your soul was destined to build something stronger, truer, more yours. As the cards open again before me, I hear the echo of your energy. Clean, disciplined, but still carrying traces of weariness. You've carried burdens that were never yours. You've held broken hearts that didn't belong to you. You've tried to save those who didn't wish to be saved. But that stage ends today. The universe, in its infinite wisdom, is reclaiming your energy. What you gave in excess will return to you in abundance. The tarot reveals a majestic sequence: the moon, judgment, and the star. 3 major arcana that announce revelations, divine justice, and rebirth. The moon speaks of hidden enemies but also of inner shadows trying to sabotage your progress. Don't fear the darkness, Virgo, because you weren't made to fear. You were made to observe and understand. The moon invites you to see with eyes of wisdom, not of wounds. Not everyone who smiles with you vibrates with you. Some approach not out of admiration, but out of need. But soon, that energy will no longer be able to exist in your new frequency. Judgment appears as a calling, an awakening. It's the universe raising its voice to tell you, awaken, Virgo, your purpose can no longer wait. In your birth chart, energetic portals open related to your house of service and vocation. This means your work, your mission, your talent will no longer be seen as sacrifice but recognized as value. You will be seen. You will be heard. You will be rewarded. And then comes the star, symbol of hope, miracles, and renewal. In this stage, Virgo, the universe promises you healing. Not just physical or emotional but spiritual. The past has hurt you so deeply that you began to believe pain was part of your identity. But no. Pain was only the language life used to teach you who you are. Now comes calm after the storm. Harvest after waiting. Repeat this decree with me, Virgo, with faith and conviction. I am light in the midst of chaos, and all that was darkness now works in my favor. Say it 3 times, aloud if you can, because with every word you affirm that the universe is not against you. It is beside you. The energy of Mercury, your ruling planet, grants you clarity in the coming days. What once was confusion fades. What was doubt becomes certainty. Prepare to receive messages through dreams, repeating signs, numbers, songs, coincidences, that are not coincidences at all. They will be the way your guides confirm that everything is aligning, even what you don't yet understand. On the emotional plane, the tarot shows unexpected reconciliations. People who drifted away return seeking closure. Not all will return to stay, but each encounter will have purpose. Some will bring answers, others peace. But beware. Someone returns wearing nostalgia as a disguise, with empty promises. Don't fall into the same spell. You've evolved too much to repeat lessons. Virgo, there's a clear message the universe repeats again and again through your cards. The past no longer defines you. What you did, what you didn't do, what you lost, what you kept silent about. None of it has power over your new destiny. You are crossing the threshold into a time where abundance will be your language and intuition your compass. And now, listen carefully. The cards of the Oracle of Abundance show a powerful symbol, a golden key. That key represents your ability to open financial paths that once seemed locked. If you've felt blockages in money or work, this is your sign. Something will soon unblock. An opportunity, a contact, a revived project, a door opening. Your guide's message is clear. Do not fear asking for what you deserve. You've given so much that you began to believe asking was selfish. But no, Virgo. Asking honors your worth. Declare with firmness. I deserve to receive easily all the good that life has for me. And if these words pierce your soul, write in the comments as a sacred decree. I open myself to receive the abundance that belongs to me by destiny. Do it, Virgo, and as you write, feel the universe watching you, the invisible threads beginning to move in your favor. And as a way of giving thanks for receiving this sign, offer a small act of faith. Give this message a like. You don't do it by accident. You do it as a symbolic act of opening, of commitment to yourself, to your transformation. It's your way of telling the universe, I'm ready to receive. The cards show a vibrational shift in your energy. If before you walked among shadows, now you walk with your head held high. Your aura ignites, your intuition blossoms. Your words begin to hold the power of decree. Be careful what you think, Virgo, because what you speak will manifest faster than usual. This is a time when your words are magic and your intent is destiny. In love, a person approaches with intense energy and fiery eyes. Someone watching you from afar, admiring your growth. If you're ready to love from maturity and not from lack, this connection will be transformative. Don't rush. This union will bring balance, not drama. Growth, not chaos. In finances, the cards show unexpected improvement. It could be a delayed payment, recognition, or even a business opportunity that arrives through recommendation. Nothing will be coincidence. It will be the echo of all you've quietly sown for so long. Your color of power for this stage. Indigo blue. It represents wisdom, intuition, and spiritual connection. Your numbers: 7, 11, 33. Your spiritual energy: air, lightness, clarity, and expansion. Virgo, I also see a warning. Don't carry others' guilt. Don't try to solve what isn't yours. Your energy is ascending, but to keep it high, you must release the weights that don't belong to you. If you help those who don't want to be helped, you drag yourself into their karma. Observe, understand, but don't absorb. Always remember this phrase, Virgo, for it is your seal of power and your shield against any shadow. I am light in the midst of chaos, and all that was darkness now works in my favor. When you repeat it, imagine golden light expanding from your chest, pushing out all dense energy. That is your spiritual armor. The universe whispers that days are coming when you'll feel physical signs. Chills, vivid dreams, synchronicities. Don't fear them. It's your spirit awakening, reconnecting with its divine origin. Everything that seemed impossible will start to align almost miraculously. Trust, Virgo, for what comes is not punishment, it's reward. And remember, you are not here reading this by coincidence. You've been guided by a greater purpose. The message continues, because what the universe has begun with you must be completed. No, Virgo. It was not coincidence that you've made it this far. You have followed the signs without realizing it. That impulse to keep reading, that vibration in your chest, that feeling that this isn't a simple reading but a revelation. Because it is. This third and final part isn't an ending. It's a consecration. You are about to receive the universe's final message. The one that doesn't reach those who doubt, but those who believe. If your eyes are upon these words, it's because life, in its infinite wisdom, chose you to awaken completely. Breathe. Virgo. The energy surrounding you at this moment is golden and powerful. I feel the murmur of spiritual guides. I feel the presence of your ancestors. I feel the echo of an ancient pact you made with light long before this lifetime. Yes, you know it. You were born to transform darkness into purpose. And though the path has been long, the cards show that the season of pain dissolves like ash before dawn. Before me, 3 cards vibrate with celestial force. The Sun, the Empress, and the World. There is no more glorious combination, no greater promise of divine justice. The Sun announces that light returns to your life, not as a temporary visitor but as a permanent resident. Everything that was denied returns, everything you lost multiplies, everything that hurt you becomes power. The Empress hands you the key of creation. Abundance, love, fertility in projects and bonds. And the World. The World offers you the closure of a karmic cycle. You have completed a stage others take years to reach. Virgo, hear this with your soul. The chains are breaking. Yes, those that tied you to fear, pain, doubt, scarcity. They break with the sound of your new truth. The universe declares justice in your name. What was taken from you returns. What was denied to you is now granted. What seemed lost is reborn. There is a phrase the cards repeat over and over, vibrating in the air like a celestial decree. I am worthy of the abundance life has reserved for me. Repeat it, Virgo. Not with your mind, with your soul. 3 times with power, with certainty, with love. Each word you speak is a lock opening, a veil lifting, a wound healing. The cards of the Energy Oracle now show the symbol of the snake shedding its skin. That snake is you. You've left behind old habits, old versions of yourself, old wounds that no longer have power over your new frequency. You are free, Virgo, even if you haven't fully realized it yet. Your energy vibrates higher now, and that will attract things that once seemed impossible. Miracles, opportunities, true love. The universe tells you, you were tested to be prepared. And now, the preparation ends. What follows is harvest. In the coming days, something will change within you. It may be an encounter, news, or a revealing dream. Don't ignore it. It will be confirmation that everything you've read here is truth. In the emotional realm, the tarot shows rebirth. If you've been alone, solitude ends, but not because someone arrives. rather because you are reborn with yourself. You learn to love yourself unconditionally, and from that wholeness, you will attract a love that is clean, transparent, a mirror reflecting who you already are, not what you lack. For Virgos in relationships, the cards indicate maturity, forgiveness, and deep union. Conflicts dissolve, bonds strengthen. On the material plane, prosperity blossoms. The card 9 of Pentacles speaks of financial independence, of stability earned by your own merit. You have worked in silence, Virgo, and the universe has witnessed it. Prepare to receive tangible rewards, pending payments, offers, growing projects. What once seemed slow now moves swiftly. But something even greater arrives. Spiritual abundance. Money and material success will merely mirror a larger inner expansion. You are learning to manifest from the heart, not from lack. The universe doesn't give you what you ask for. It gives you what you vibrate. And you now vibrate in power. The color accompanying this stage is white gold, symbol of purity and divinity. Your lucky numbers: 1, 10, 22, 44. Your spiritual energy. Ether, the element of transcendence, the bridge between heaven and earth. Virgo, the cards show that an ancient promise is about to be fulfilled. One you made in silence, perhaps while gazing at the sky on a difficult night, asking for a sign. This message is that sign. It wasn't an algorithm, it wasn't chance, it was an answer. The cosmic forces have heard you and are working in your favor. Divine justice has already been decreed. Remember the decree that must always accompany you. I am worthy of the abundance life has reserved for me. Each time you say it, remember you are opening doors that have been closed for lifetimes. And if these words resonate within you, if you feel that this message was exactly what you needed to hear, write in the comments as an act of faith. I claim my victory with gratitude and trust. Do it, and as you do, offer a gesture of reciprocity to the universe. Give this message a like as a symbol of thanks. It's your way of telling the stars, I have received, I have understood, and I am ready for more. Because every act of gratitude expands your energy field and multiplies your blessings. The cards close slowly, but before they do, one last image appears. A sunrise behind a mountain. That sunrise is you. You've crossed the darkness, faced your fears, and now you rise, Virgo. You are light conquering your own horizon. The universe whispers to you one last time. Everything you lived had purpose. Everything you lost was weight you no longer needed. Everything you hope for is already on its way. Trust. Virgo, walk with faith. Your justice is coming. Your love is manifesting. Your abundance is blooming. And remember, as prophecy, as eternal truth, as the seal of your destiny. What was broken shall be rebuilt in light. I am light in the midst of chaos, and all that was darkness now works in my favor. I am worthy of the abundance life has reserved for me. These 3 phrases are your keys, your decrees, your guardians. Return them to the universe whenever you need them. Now the reading ends, but your story is just beginning. Go forth, Virgo, child of sun and silence. The universe has spoken, and what the universe decrees, nothing and no one can stop. Until we meet again, ancient soul, may your path be light.